What if I told you that your grandparents were often better prepared for emergencies than most people today? Not because they were survival experts, not because they had bunkers, and not because they were afraid of the future. In fact, the real reason might surprise you. Because decades ago, millions of Americans lived with a mindset that modern society has quietly forgotten. A mindset that made blackouts less stressful, storms less dangerous, and unexpected problems far easier to handle. Today, many people have more technology than ever before, yet they are often less prepared for basic disruptions. So, what did older generations know that many people have forgotten? And how can a few simple tools help bring that wisdom back into modern life? Let's find out.
Many older Americans grew up in a world where convenience was not guaranteed. Power outages happened, cars broke down, weather interrupted plans, and stores were not open 24 hours a day. As a result, people naturally learned to prepare ahead of time, not because they expected disaster, but because they expected inconvenience. Having extra batteries, keeping flashlights nearby, storing canned food, maintaining backup supplies. These were not considered extreme behaviors. They were considered common sense. Today, many people assume everything will always be available instantly, until one day it isn't.
Older generations often believed that solving problems yourself was an important life skill. If something broke, you tried to fix it. If the weather turned bad, you prepared before it arrived. If supplies were running low, you restocked before an emergency happened. This mindset created confidence. People felt capable, ready, less dependent on perfect conditions. And that confidence often reduced stress during difficult situations. Older generations often believed that solving problems yourself was an important life skill. If something broke, you tried to fix it. If the weather turned bad, you prepared before it arrived. If supplies were running low, you restocked before an emergency happened. This mindset created confidence. People felt capable, ready, less dependent on perfect conditions. And that confidence often reduced stress during difficult situations.
Most people think emergency preparation is about survival. Older generations often saw it differently. They understood that comfort matters too. A warm blanket during winter, light during a blackout, a way to charge essential devices, a battery-powered radio for important updates. These things do not just improve safety, they reduce anxiety. They help families stay calm, and they make difficult situations far easier to manage. One of the biggest myths about preparedness is that it requires spending a fortune. That was rarely how older Americans approached it. Instead, they prepared gradually. One flashlight this month, extra batteries next month, a small emergency kit later. Over time, these small purchases created a strong safety net, and the same principle still works today. Preparation is not a single purchase, it is a habit. The interesting thing is that today's families actually have access to better emergency tools than any generation before them. Portable power stations that can keep devices running, solar chargers that work without the electrical grid, emergency weather radios, rechargeable lanterns, backup battery systems, water filtration products. Modern preparation does not have to be complicated. In many cases, it is simply combining old wisdom with new technology. The hidden reason older Americans were often more prepared was never fear. It was experience. They knew that life does not always go according to plan. And instead of hoping problems would never happen, they quietly prepared for them. Not to survive the end of the world, but to make everyday life safer, calmer, and more comfortable when unexpected situations appeared. Maybe that is the lesson worth bringing back today. Because preparation is not paranoia. Preparation is peace of mind. If you enjoy discovering practical Amazon products that help families stay safer, more comfortable, and better prepared for unexpected situations, subscribe to the channel.
Every week, we share smart emergency products, backup power solutions, comfort essentials, preparedness tools, and practical ideas designed for real life. And if you'd like to see some of the portable power stations, emergency radios, rechargeable lanterns, solar chargers, and backup products featured in this video, check the first pinned comment below. Some of the links may be affiliate links, which help support the channel at no extra cost to you. Stay prepared, stay comfortable, and prepare before you need to.